financially confident and use your debts. Yes, you heard me right. Your debts, that is DEBTS, debts. The loans you take, and use your debts for your abundance without becoming. Now this sounds something different, and there is a lot of value that I have learned from my mentor Sifu Danlo. So here it goes. How do you become financially confident and use your debts for your abundance without becoming financially broke? Now, their focus, whatever they are earning, they invest for real estate. Now, when they invest for real estate, say 80% of the salary goes in paying the premiums. Of course, that they will, that value they may get after 10 years, but then of the salary for that, when they could use that amount for some other things. So when 80% of your salary, 70-80%, or say 50% of your salary goes every month out of your salary, then you don't have enough to save for yourself. Now you depend on the real estate. That is again end up paying. I have been experienced that, so I know that. So now when talking about the debts, so when you go for the debts, there are two types of debts. So most of the people get trapped in the loans and the debts because they choose the other part of the debts. Now, as I say, there are two types of debts. So one is the good debts, another one is the bad debts. So let's talk about the bad going for. First, number one, bad debt, which you should always avoid if you are not having your earning up to the mark, and that is going for a car loan. Now, car is a luxury item, and now say you are very coming to the office with the car, you also have that desire to come have a car, and normally people invest a lot of money in the car, who the moment you buy the car, the value starts depreciating. So you will not, when you career where you have not made those enough improvement, say your, which is typically the salary of a mechanical engineer or most of the engineers in India, average, and put aside. So then when I talk about them, most of the people I have seen, even people coming out of the colleges, they want to have a vehicle. They want to, of course, that's a good, but that's a luxury item. You can go for that if you can pay it from your pocket, but then you go for the loan, and that is one of the bad. Now, I know I am a bit hard on this, but I will say this is a bad choice to go for, even for expensive bikes or even for the it, which does not affect you in any way, because this is opt to invest on the luxury. Bring yourself to a level where you can pay it without much difficulties. Of course, everybody deserve to have a good luxury life, but then you need to develop on yourself first. So first one, which is actually turning to be a bad debt, is your car, because you may be paying the EMIs for the car insurance. Now let me come to that. Is only buying the car and then maintaining the car. There is more, of your expenses and then having an insurance every year, sorry, that is again an additional cost. So entire car idea is actually the luxury item, which actually will not. So it's a bad idea if you are at the start point of your career to go for the luxury items. So taking any loan on that is a bad debt. And again, taking any loan that makes you to buy any of the luxury item, including if you say you are not able to afford a house and you go for buying the house, I will say that is not a great idea, because see, with you, that can be a backup, or if you foresee that you can pay back the loan amount faster, then okay, it's good to go for the real estate part. But just imagine that you invest so many lakhs, is very less, and then you end up paying your entire salary, say 60-70% of your salary just for the loan, and then you become burdened with so many things, with so many expenses that is rising around. How do you go ahead in life? So these are the bad choices to go for. And let me bring the good choices where you can use your debt. Say somebody take education loan. So that's a good debt where you get some degree, you get some skill set, where you invest for some skill set within a year, say period of year, you are determined to earn that. Say somebody is in a business and they buy some equipment that will grow their business in say or say 100 times. So that loan is worth it, and then that loan is actually a good debt. So, and say you invest on your self development, you need to go for some mentorship, give you the result that you see that if you put your hard work and go into that, you can change your destiny. And I can tell this from my experience of life. The moment I took the decision of investing on myself and taken the steps, taken the actions towards improvement, I started getting the ideas, I started getting the ways, actually the pathways to get the high paying jobs, and I cracked those high paying job interviews, and but that did not happen. Lot of studying, lot of courses, lot of investment on self, and then I could build a good career. So then you can also do that if you follow the process. So don't go for the bad debts, go for the good debts where you can take up loan which can actually help you. Say if you are loan to get some machinery or say some sort of software, there are a lot of ways you can buy for yourself, and say you get the return in a year, and then you start earning your income level, your revenues. It will be very easy. And one more thing, do not focus on just that. This is the one of the mistake that I have also done, is do not focus on only completing the loans. Instead, focus on increasing your income. So then you will not feel that burden to completing the loan. So do not worry to take the value to your career growth, to your income growth. So focus on that. So this is for all the engineers, for all the people who is watching this video. Focus and invest on your self development. Focus on you to that position, and when you get to that position, then you are good to invest in the luxury item. So do not invest on the luxury item at first place. At first place, invest on yourself. Your commitment will take you to the dream career, to the dream goal that you look for, that you desire, and work for it to deserve it. So people, not what they dream of or whatever, deserving by improving, increasing your competence level. So you go for that and keep doing the work. When you do the work on yourself, it will become faster. So in order to understand more on fast tracking your career, to understand what are the steps, what is the process that can help you to fast track your career, to attain the high income career jobs, or to attain the high income sources, click on the link below that is being provided in the comment box, and I will see you soon, where you can connect with me if you have more queries on your career development. So this is Surajit Dey, and I'm excited to bring more values to your life, to your success, to your prosperity, and I look forward to connect and help you in how my journey is all about. And I will be back with more such learning videos. Stay tuned for more learnings. So until then, keep developing yourself. Thank you.